Virgos, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week of June 19th to June 25th. My name's Natalia. I'm the creator of Light Witch Tarot, and I know that I was absent last week, and you know what happened? I recorded the video and I forgot to post it. Age. So let's take a look at the energy for astrology first. So now if you're ready to get your reading with me, I am now scheduling for March 2024. I know you're probably like, what the fuck? But I am booked until then. So I'm almost scheduling for the next month after that. So make sure that you get your reading, get to the store, buy your candles, buy your talismans, buy your oils, whatever it is. Go to the store and have a look. It's been around for 25 years. You will find whatever you're needing. Everything is handcrafted and blessed by me. So head over to www.lightwitchtarotshop.com. Now let's talk about the astrology. Monday is defined by a harmonious sextile between liberating Jupiter and restrictive Saturn, a perfect astrological configuration to commemorate Juneteenth. This aspect represents the strength that comes from overcoming and emancipating yourself from tyranny and regaining your own locus of control. It is a perfect day to move forward together, constructing a more positive future while never forgetting the past. Tuesday follows in these vibes with a freewheeling mood that provides an escape route for control freaks. Wednesday is a vibrant day that is ideal for networking and socializing. It may seem hard to keep up with Thursday's constantly changing atmosphere, but Mars is providing an extra boost of energy to help. Sunday features some draining, confusing vibes that could lead to mental exhaustion, so seek advice from a trusted friend or just stick to yourself, trying to avoid people at all costs. Now, advice to get you through the week is celebrate the freedom and allow yourself from releasing anything that makes you heavy, anything that doesn't go through in your life or with yourself anymore. The top astrological event of the week will be Wednesday when the sun enters Cancer, the summer solstice. Summer is finally here. The sun slides into Cancer without making any major aspects, so you can enjoy the season's laid-back vibes without any other stresses. So see, we got summer solstice coming up, so that is a big day of ritual. So let's go ahead and just go on with our readings. So let's see what we're using today. We're just gonna grab a deck here and see, right? So let's see what our advice for this week is. So we start out with the energy of balance. So that makes perfect sense, right? But what we see here is balance. Now this balance, you're going to definitely want to keep balancing your life, your work, everything in between, right? Because there's definitely a change that's happening. I feel like you're in a transition. There's definitely changes that's happening, but it's this kind of change that's like one thing after another, you know, and we're just like, oh my God, slow down. And it kind of makes us in this position where we're like resisting change. We're like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to do this, right? So if you are feeling balanced, so if you're working with balance, it's almost like it will make this resistance a little less, right? So I'm not saying that miraculously you're going to go with the flow, but stop trying to resist the things that are showing up in your life, especially if it's on repeat. This is going to be a great week to take a look at that and be like, okay, this is what I got to work with. This is what I got to do. You have the energy of stamina here, right? So you have the energy here, but you got to use it wisely, because if we're out of balance and we're not using the energy wisely, guess what's going to happen? Exhaustion. We're going to be moody. We're not going to be in the mood, and then it's going to become extremely heavy. What we see here is the energy of the Tower. So we have the Death in reverse, you know, and then we also have the Tower, and the Tower is that upheaval. So I feel like there's something there that keeps popping up for you. It's like this lesson, it's like on repeat, and I feel like you're already like, what the fuck? Why is this showing up over and over? Or why is this happening over and over? The reason is because you're actually ready to let it go, but you're seeing the world with the eyes of illusions. Stop seeing the world like that and start seeing things for as they are, even if it's painful, even if it's uncomfortable, but that will set you free from this repetitive pattern, right? What we see here is the Magician in reverse. You gotta be careful with manipulation. You gotta be careful with people trying to manipulate you, maybe using pity, maybe, oh, feel bad for me, you know, like Romeo and Juliet, I, me, sad hours seem long. You gotta avoid that. You gotta avoid that because maybe it's that manipulation of what is keeping you in this repetitive circle, right? But you also have to be careful with your inner monologue and that inner ego trying to manipulate you into thinking that you're not good enough, that you'll never get over this, because that's also BS, right? So what we see here is it's gonna take teamwork here. So I definitely want you to be around people next week that truly get you. You know, those people that just let you be, but they love you no matter what, right? Because what we see here is a lot of up and down, a lot of resistance, right? But I feel like if we start off with balance and we start off with clarity and we put the focus there, everything else will fall into place. The key here is not trying to control everything that's happening around us. So let's pull out our last card and take a look at what it is. So our last card says Castle. Yes, it says Castle. It's time for healing, not war. And I love this because I feel like this is not even a card that's talking about other people. I feel like it's time for us to allow ourselves to heal rather than go into war with ourselves, right? So hopefully this spoke to you guys. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. I'll see you next weekend, and blessed be. Bye.